sacrificing.
Someone said you owe me a drink. Yeah, you owe me a drink, Evan.
Curling now enters the Sports Weekend spotlight.
Public enemy number one in Canada, Bruce Mouat, has arrived. All he does is win on Canadian soil, it seems. And of course, what a season Bruce had last year. And he's back in Canada and he's on that curling show. And I think he's worked out technical issues. Right. Bruce, are you here?
This time.
He is
yes,
not
it seems to be working.
Yeah, you are not public enemy number one. You are beloved.
Thank you, Colleen.
Did you love that setup?
Yeah, it was like, okay, I'll take that. But
right. You love playing that role, Bruce. Great to see you. How are you? Welcome back to Canada for another curling season.
Thank you very much. Yeah, excited to be back. It's been, since May, but it feels like it's been a while since I was last here. So yeah, always excited to come over to Canada.
I don't know. You're half a Canadian citizen, the amount of time you spent here during COVID. Okay, tell me about the ice that you're facing there at the mix, since my son and I are coming to play, and I'm still here in Halifax. So how's the ice?
Oh, really?
Is there a nice swing?
Well, I mean, we were probably edge of 4 today, but the ice tech was telling us that he thinks he'll get a bit more swing. So yeah, probably about 3 feet, which is nice. We're probably going to have hopefully a wee bit more swing, but the speed was great. We were probably about 15 to tee with a light sweep, so very nice.
Oh, that's nice. Light sweep. Yeah. This is what this old gal likes to hear. What's the adjustment, Bruce, when you move from men's play and 4-person to thinking about mixed doubles strategy? What's that kind of change in your head that the light bulb's got to switch?
Well, it's quite nice for me because Jen's basically the skip in our mixed doubles team, so she has to do all the thinking. She calls the game a wee bit more than I do, but I kind of transition into the sweeping role, I suppose. So that's probably what I think about a wee bit more. Thank you, whoever called me adorable and my team. That's very kind. Just down at the bottom there. So yeah, that's really my kind of role in mixed doubles is a wee bit more of the sweeping rather than the tactical, but yeah, I enjoy it.
Okay, I take it back. Let's get it straight on the record. You're not public enemy number one.
You were just joking.
I was joking, Bruce. People love you. Read the tweets. We get it.
Yeah.
So much was made in this country, as you know, about mixed doubles and where Canada is in the world. I looked at the rankings before the show. Canada not in the top, right? And yet you're the defending world champion. You've had great success at this, Bruce. Where do you think we are in terms of how countries are imagining mixed doubles and building programs? You've got the great facility over there, but where are we at with mixed doubles and how this game evolves?
Well, I think the cycle is going to be quite interesting. We see teams kind of deciding to concentrate on mixed doubles as well. So like you just had Kirk and Laura win a competition last week, and both of them are now concentrating fully on mixed doubles. They're 2 great players in the men's and the women's game. So having them in the mixed doubles field, you guys are going to have really strong teams like them. You see like John and Lisa playing as well. So, you've got great curlers coming into the mixed doubles side. So Canada is going to be a real threat to all of us that play in the mixed doubles field.
How does your season look? Lay it out. Because are you going to play a lot of mixed doubles? Do you just juggle it with a demanding men's schedule too?
Yeah, we're trying to combine it for myself. So Jen, in the summer there, decided to concentrate just on the mixed doubles. So we're trying to get a good season for her as well as like for myself and my team. So combining the both is making quite a busy schedule for myself, but I love curling, so if I get to go and curl, it's great fun. Maybe my family and my partner aren't too excited for me to be away from the house all the time, but they understand that I love it. So
yeah, the public enemy number one, Devin, is also a super nice guy. Okay, also super nice. Like he's doing this for Jen and sacrificing.
Someone said you owe me a drink. Yeah, you owe me a drink, Devin.
How do you get better? I mean, every time you're just everything, it seems so easy for your entire team. And even I was just watching some of your mixed doubles game last night to try to remember how to play mixed doubles. They didn't even miss. Like I'm going, oh, that's how you play. Just keep lobbing them in and never be heavy and make them perfect. But how do you look at, what do you do to try to get that even a little bit better? You're just trying to maintain when you're as good as what you are up here.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work, obviously, behind the scenes. We obviously come to Canada and we've had really good runs of success, but it's on the back of training really hard, and we all went full time over the last kind of 2 to 3 seasons in my men's team, and Jen herself has been full time. So, you know, we put in the hours, and it's really paid off for us, and yeah, it's been great.
When were you on the ice, Bruce? Because like I said, you've got the facility there, and I would imagine ice is in year round?
It's not year round, no.
Okay.
Thankfully, I managed to get, I think it was 6 weeks to 7 weeks off.
Okay.
And then we were on ice probably mid-July.
Oh, wow.
And it was kind of like a tapered return. It wasn't like full time straight back. I probably did like two or 3 days for the first 2 weeks, and then come like August I was full time back, so 5 days a week, and then you know, some conditioning stuff at the weekends, but I kind of avoided the conditioning stuff.
Don't tell everybody. Now people are going to love you more that you said that, because everybody wants to lay off those push-ups that Devin's always doing.
Right.
What was it like after the Olympics? You got back to, you know, tell us about some of the hoopla that followed for you guys when you got back. How was that in a, you know, a country where Winter Olympics isn't sort of the big thing, but suddenly curling is a big thing?
Well, and let me jump in just because I want you to talk about the BBC thing too, because Bruce, I think you're a celebrity over there. I mean, you're seemingly everywhere. I'm trying to make up for the comment, but go.
So yeah, it's been kind of a whirlwind. As you said, like Great Britain's not the best at the Winter Olympics. I think we got only 2 medals, and it came from both curling events. We had a lot of kind of close calls in like skeleton and the skiing and stuff, but to have only the 2 medals come from curling was pretty special. So then a lot of media attention came onto curling, which was great for all the stuff back home, and it was just a lot of fun. The BBC thing, I got to take part in a Pride special of a show called Question of Sport, which is like a huge show back home. It's on like BBC One, so it's like the biggest channel we have. It's like on its 52nd season. It's and they had like a Pride special for 50 years anniversary of like the first Pride marches in Britain, and London was the first one. So yeah, it was really special to be invited onto that, and a lot of fun. It tested my sporting knowledge outside of curling. It had a few curling questions. Which
how'd you do?
Well, does it air tomorrow?
It airs tomorrow.
Oh,
I guess you can log in. Maybe, I don't know. I think you need to get a BBC iPlayer account. Yeah, try it. I'm sure someone will tweet it somewhere. Hopefully, so you can see how I get on. It's a lot of fun, though. You'll have a good laugh if you watch it.
Oh, we're going to have a good laugh. We can laugh at anything, too. Did you ever get to meet the diver, Tom? I forget. He's a knitter.
Tom Daly.
Tom Daly?
Yeah, weren't you?
No, I don't think I've met Tom.
I thought maybe he was on the show.
No, he wasn't. He was one of the questions, though. So I did use my knowledge to my advantage, because I did know a wee bit about him.
Good question here, because we're going to have to keep moving. But Bruce, this is a good one for young junior teams. I remember when you and the boys were a young team back in Vegas, getting that first taste of international experience. 5 years later, you're kicking everybody's ass. But what do you say to a young junior team?
Well, if it's your passion, then strive for it. Like, don't hold back. Put everything you have into it. Myself, I kind of went to university, got like something to fall back on, but curling was always my priority. I put everything I had into it, and hard work really does pay off.
Love that.
Something to fall back on. You still might need that. You still
Just
might.
in case, yeah.
Okay, nicest guy in the world. I'm going to be behind your sheet whenever you're playing, taking notes. Okay.
Can we put up the
Well,
schedule again, because you're going to be on CBC this weekend? There you are, right there. What a matchup that is! Saturday noon
Well.
Eastern on CBCSports.ca and CBC Gem. The Super Series gets underway. Bruce and Jen against Brad and Carrie. What a matchup that's going to be!
It's a big game.
Yeah, it'll be good.
That's a big game.
Any predictions, Bruce?
Oh, I think I'll get in trouble if I give a prediction. So
Well,
obviously,
the thing about mixed doubles, I don't know that you can ever predict.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, there's
Yeah,
swings
it's
in
tough.
that game. One little
Yeah.
mistake can swing things. But anyhow, so nice to have you on. So awesome.
Awesome, Bruce.
Thank you very much for having me again. I'm so
Appreciate-
glad that technical issues actually didn't happen this time. So yeah, we actually had a good conversation, which is good.
You were nervous. That was the hardest part of this entire
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
We do adore you, Bruce, and we
Mhm.
appreciate
Thank you.
all that you do in the sport. You're a leader and a role model. So thank you always.
Oh,
Good luck
thanks.
this weekend.
Thank you very much.